Hey guys, I'm just going to create a bit of a video on how to set up some artwork in Adobe Illustrator so that it is able to be loaded into the laser engraver at school. I found it's a lot easier to do it with a video such as this so that you can follow it step by step as you go along, and hopefully it means that if you want to be a bit independent in your learning, you can go and find this video on our YouTube channel. Which hopefully that's where you found it, and yeah, go ahead and do some work by yourself. So the program that we need is Adobe Illustrator. Okay, so you're going to need to open that. Now in here there are other drawing softwares like Corel and think of another one, Inkscape, that you can use to design your artwork. We happen to use Adobe Illustrator at school, and I've used it for quite a while. So it's not, I like the program. It's pretty easy to use. It's like anything. If you continually are using the laser engraver, you'll get better at this as you go along. So if it doesn't make sense the first time, go back and do it again. See how we go. So what we need to do first is set up an artboard. Obviously we have nothing in here. Okay. So we go to File, New, and then we set up our artboard size. So here you can see the width and the height. At the moment it's a custom. If you're doing something on an A4 sheet of paper or something like that, you can pick the set size in here. Okay, but I'm going to keep it custom, and for this tutorial, I'm going to leave the width at 300 and the height at 700 millimeters. Okay, millimeters is really important. Okay, all my classes get taught to use millimeters in the workshop. If you have a teacher that said use centimeters, that's fine, you can use that. If you're doing more of a digital technologies thing and you want to design a background for a laptop or something like that on a laptop screen, you can use pixels, but for this I'll use millimeters, and 300 by 70 is going to be the right size for my toolbox, E8 toolbox. So I'm going to hit OK. And then what it's going to do is it's going to come up with our piece of wood, our artboard like this, which is exactly the same size as the piece of wood that we've put on our Year 8, the side of our Year 8 toolbox. Now, whatever you put in here, okay, that is either black or grayscale, okay, sorry about that, the laser engraver will engrave, okay. It will do some wood burning. The laser will turn on and off really, really fast wherever you tell it to in this artboard, and it will engrave into your piece of work. So all of the drawing tools are sort of in this pane here, okay, and you can create whatever you want. I'm going to type some text. If you click and hold, you can experiment with some of these. Area type tool, type on a path. You can draw some lines, and then with this one, it'll follow the lines, so it'll follow the actual path. A vertical type tool will type up and down. So have a bit of a play around with that. I'm just going to use the normal type tool. Click on here and go Adobe Tutorial. Okay. You can be whatever you want. I just hit Control A then to highlight everything, and then I'm using Control Shift and the little the full stop button that's got the little arrow there to make it bigger. Now up the top here, if I move my little screen out of the way, you've got your different fonts. You can change it to whatever font you like. I'm just that'll do. You've got some different settings here. Some of them might be bold and italic, whatever you want to do there. You can also change your size by using your point here. 72 will be fine there, and then you can place it wherever you want. I'll do an advanced one later that show you how to actually accurately know where all of this is, but for now that'll do. You can draw all different types of shapes here. Okay, you can draw rounded rectangle tools, rounded rectangles. You can do a polygon, so if you're doing 6 sides, okay, if you click, it'll ask you how many sides you want to do. So if you want to do a pentagon, you put in 5, and your radius might be 10 mil. That will come out nicely like that. So you've got all different types of shape tools there. Star tool is pretty cool. Haven't used the flare tool before. I saw someone in class using that today, which I thought was pretty cool. But then you've got all your lines and spirals and all that sort of stuff. So that'll allow you to draw lines and go through and draw different lines. Now that brings me to our next point. If you draw a line, the color of the line is up here. Okay, color of the line is black, which means it'll engrave, and then we can change the thickness. Obviously, the thicker it is, that's exactly how it's going to turn out in the engraving. Now, the most popular thing that people like to do is to download an image. Okay, let's go here. So I'm just going to go like I did today. Crow's logo has to be black and white, and what they'll want to do is they'll find an image, okay, that's in black and white. Now, if you can find a PNG or something, further you go along. All right, I'm just going to pick this one actually. But the further you go along, you can find better quality images that allow you to resize it. But I'll go through that a bit more in one of the advanced videos. So this one here, if you right click and you hit copy image, you come back to Adobe, right click. You can't right click on that. You have to go edit and paste. It will paste it in there. Now, obviously, that if you notice how many pixels that image was, it was quite large. So if I hold Shift and shrink and click it in the corner and shrink it down, and zoom back in, pressing the control button on the keyboard and plus, then that will zoom it in, and you can shrink this down to whatever you want. So people put football teams, people put brands, people put soccer teams, people, all sorts of stuff. As long as it's black and white or grayscale, okay, the laser engraver will recognize that. As it goes grey, okay, the laser will become less intense automatically, and you should see a little bit of contrast in your engraving there. But basically that there, okay, whatever you can design in black and white, okay, or grayscale, the laser engraver will interpret that as an engrave section, and it will engrave it on your piece of material depending on how big it is here. Okay, so go through that, have a bit of a play around. What you then need to save that in a location that you can easily locate it from the laser engraver next door. So I've been putting it on a USB and then going through next door with your toolboxes or whatever material you have and putting it into the laser engraver. So have a go, have a bit of fun, and stay tuned for more videos. Cheers.